court. Like I said, we're talking about he hasn't even argued a traffic ticket.
Well, you can only be as good as the facts that you have on your side. You know what I'm saying? So, like, dude, like you could have put Michael B. Jordan in that DA spot and somebody else in Michael B. Jordan's spot. As great of a lawyer as he portrayed himself to be in that movie, and he wouldn't have been able to come up with an argument because they had no facts. So,
but even the argument that he did come up with was cowering.
What was his argument?
Soft.
What was his argument? Because I don't ever remember.
He was troubled. His argument was whispering to the judge. He was troubled.
But that wasn't an argument.
But when it didn't work, you
think he was trying to pull an argument there?
Yes. In the beginning, yeah, he was. That was his thing. He was not swaying them. That's why he ended up winning and going. When he saw he wasn't,
he didn't
swaying,
even try to persuade. He didn't even try to persuade.
He didn't. Like I said, he felt like he didn't have to.
Not that he didn't even have to, but he knew that he had nothing. He went up to the judge. He started to think, well, let me spill up some BS.
Right. It didn't work
because that's just what I'm saying, man. Like. A take is a take. I'm not gonna,
that's what I'm saying.
Like, take, but I respect it.
It's like I said. It just wasn't. It didn't have any anything formidable.
You're a racist, Kev.
But 100%. I got 100%. But beyond that, like I said, let me see what else was it. And then on top of that too, and it made me wonder if these inmates were all in this same row. Cause it's like, damn, like everybody was innocent. Like y'all all didn't do it. You know, all of y'all are innocent. Like it's one of those things where it's like, bro, y'all all can't be innocent. Y'all, like all of y'all can't be innocent, you did, bro. Like I'm like one of them cops, bro. Like I know you. I was playing, but everybody.
They say that about
O'Shea's character.
Yeah, they said. The prosecutor said, I knew he was guilty.
It just makes it. It's one of those things because, of course, it does have a point of view and it does have an agenda. The movie does, obviously, where it's like. Yeah, bro, like everybody on death row could not have not done it. But again,
I think
the movie made me want to go past
when he does like his 10 interviews or whatever, he interviewed a group of people and he's like, I'm not taking your case. Like he only took a couple of their cases.
I didn't see him dismiss other cases.
I'm gonna go like Chris's.
They had a white dude. They had
Chris has
a couple other guys. There's like
but he
didn't take all their cases.
There was he went. Well, there was 10 of them.
Yeah,
he went and saw 10.
He only took the war veteran and he took Jamie Foxx's characters. He didn't even at the end when they were showing like the stuff at the end. He didn't even take O'Shea's character in his case until like 10 years later.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Though. Well, but the story didn't say like the other cases that he took then either. Though he didn't say that they didn't take the other cases. They just didn't show them because they ain't Jamie Foxx. And as you should, you take Jamie Foxx's case. But again, like I said, it was. I don't know. That was just a little off-putting, but whatever. It's a movie.
Bonfire.
And at the end of the day, it's a bonfire. But the end was compelling just because of the facts.
Did anybody cry? We didn't talk about that.
I was close. I'm not gonna lie. I was close.
I didn't cry.
I was close. The end was like the end because it messed me up just because the racist sheriff he just retired from being the sheriff there like last year. That's nuts. Like, if you go watch this movie and then put that into context of that guy got to be sheriff until last year, that's insane. I feel so bad for that town. Seriously.
Don't you have to vote for the sheriff?
The murder takes place in 1986, and he just retired as sheriff in 2019.
Yeah. I felt bad for that town. Like, I really did. Like, it made me feel bad for that town. Even the
DA guy, he was there until 2017.
Right. And then what else was it? The alarming, I guess, rate of how many people were on death row who end up getting off because they couldn't. Like
he would think
people put them on death row, man. Like you better be damn sure.
You better be pretty sure. But a lot of people on death row that they got it wrong. Like they didn't have DNA,
right? For
sure, to look back and all that. So but still, if you're on death row, man, y'all better be damn sure.
I'd be damn sure.
Y'all
owe me something.
Can't be a felon who changed his It's testimony.
For sure. Yeah. Right. Like, nope, that didn't happen at all.
You beat the hell out of this movie.
So yeah.
But yeah, gave it mercy. Did I give it mercy? I don't know. But yeah, that's just mercy.
That'd have been justice.
What's that?
Man, if you gave it a Molotov.
Yeah, I can't do it. It gave it, and y'all know look, it started off with a spark. I didn't even seen it yet. It was a spark. Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan.
Shirt off. Come on, Kev.
Hey man, he went in Creed shape, but he's still in pretty good shape.
Yeah, when he took the shirt off, I was like, man, you're not as big as you were in Creed.
Yeah, it's hard to keep that up, man.
That's how I imagine, man. You gotta keep eating.
Yeah,
working out
that hard all the time. Can't keep that up forever. But yeah, man, Bonfire for me, Molotovs for you guys is still a pretty good movie. I probably won't watch it again because I don't want to feel that low.
Yeah, I'm good.
But great performances, and
we'll recommend it to a friend.
I'll recommend.
I would recommend it just to watch the historical aspect of it because there's so much stuff like that happens that we don't even either don't remember or never heard of. So it's great to see that kind of stuff.
And it's always good to have perspective. Like, you should be searching and looking for perspective wherever you can find it. And this movie definitely gives you a level of perspective. So I was appreciative of that for sure. But that was Just Mercy. And it starred a lot of great people, namely Michael B. Jordan, Jamie Foxx, Brie Larson. And what's my man's name again one more time? What was it? Man, because that guy was amazing. The dude, did you find it?
I did not, but I can find it really quickly.
Well, while Lord is looking for that,
watch all the Defenders now because
he's in Daredevil most of the time.
He's also in
he's in other stuff
Morgan.
too, but he's
Rob Morgan.
Rob Morgan, man. Hats off to you, but if I didn't have headphones on my head right now, my hat would be off to you. I didn't even know that was you, my guy.
Yeah, you killed it, man.
You killed it. No pun intended. Pun intended? Yeah.
Yeah, that his part was the one that got me.
But
got me a little close.
Great stuff.
I give him the best supporting actor.
But I stayed strong, y'all.
You did? No, not a tear? I watered up, man. I'm not gonna lie, I watered up. But yeah, so that'll conclude our podcast for Just Mercy. Mercy Me. That was what a show. And let's see, what are we talking about next week? What are we doing? Bad Boys?
A couple of stuff that comes out. Doolittle comes out next week.
Oh, Doolittle comes out, right?
Bad Boys comes out
Bad
next week.
Boys, yeah. Doolittle or Bad Boys, guys? What are we going to do?
Bad Boys.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Kind of want to see Robert.
I want to see Robert.
I kind of want to see Robert Downey Jr.
We can,
I'm always curious when these guys. Well, because guess what? One of them we're going to see, and one of them we won't see because there are like a bunch of movies that come like right after this. I think, if I'm not mistaken,
we can see both and do both, or they both come out on Friday.
They both come out on Friday.
Oh yeah, I might not.
The one I have for the week.
Right, one of them is not. We're not going to see.
The one I have coming up for the week after, I don't care for it. So we might.
What is it?
The Gentleman.
Who's that?
That actually looks like it might be interesting though.
It's
Is that the Kingsman?
No, you're thinking about.
Woo, that's gonna be fire though.
Yeah,
that comes out.
You're thinking about the King's Man.
Oh, the Kingsman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes out the same
play on words.
Same day as Sonic.
Yeah, that's about.
Oh, what? Oh, they are messing up my 2020. The same day as Sonic. No. Bleep myself. Go. All right, so probably wouldn't have probably seen Bad Boys for Life because you know. But make sure you go ahead and check out our Facebook page. If I'm being honest, check out our Instagram at reviews_if I'm being honest. And
hey, I don't know if y'all know, but y'all can actually comment on the podcast, like on the apps, and we can see it.
Oh yeah, comment on that as well. You comment on the podcast. We should be able to get the descriptions up for the ratings for the movies on there.
Yeah. Let us know, guys.
Let's get that on there so people can see that.
If you hate us.
Yeah.
Let us know.
You mean our rating system?
Yeah.
It's on there.
Is it? I didn't see it.
It's on there.
All right, post-production meeting. No worries. Until next time, be seeing you.